We're gonna see how many we can eat today.
Man, cycling in Bali is awesome. A mixture of crazy climbing, incredible nature. I explored the island north to south, and let me take you on one of the best rides I did. An adventure ride to Git Git Waterfall. Fueled entirely with ice cream.
What's going on, everybody? Welcome to a new video. Today we are going on an adventure cycling ride up to one of the most famous spots on the island, which is Git Git Waterfalls. It's an absolutely amazing spot, really famous, and the ride there is also very cool. The other thing I'm going to do on this ride is I'm going to fuel it entirely on the best vegan ice cream I've found on the island here in Bali, and I'm going to show you which one it is. Let's go. So from Canggu to the first climb it's about 20k, fairly traffic road, but if you choose the small roads it's all good. So we are out from Canggu and we are headed to Mengwi, then up to a place called Bedugul, then up to Git Git.
Bali is a fairly trafficked and chaotic island, but as soon as you leave the main roads and cruise on little secondary streets, it is absolutely perfect for cycling. Also, the road conditions are always fairly good. Canggu is the little town where everybody stays on the coast. Getting out of Canggu is the first thing to do. You can find fuel stops at all these little supermarkets which are abundant throughout the island. They have everything you need.
What? Git Git. Waterfall. Yes, ciao. So one of the best things about Bali is that everybody is so friendly. Like, I just got out of the supermarket and this guy was just started talking to me, like asking me where I was from. It is so cool. It happens all the time. Every day I think at least 3 people will ask you where you're from, where you're going, where do you go? They just ask you like, where do you go? And when you go. Okay, so we are about 1 hour into the ride. We are past Mengwi and I started to get hungry, so we're gonna get some breakfast and we're gonna start off with some soleros. I'm gonna eat a couple. These bad boys are so cool. They're vegan, very simple, like 3 ingredients. They have water, mango puree and some glucose. So they're basically like gel. I'm gonna try and fuel the whole ride with them. Let's see how it goes. So one solero is 65 calories, entirely from fructose and glucose. We're gonna see how many we can eat today. It comes out at about 4 per hour, but I don't know if I can stomach 4 per hour. I'll see how many I can eat. One of the reasons why I'm doing this experiment today with the soleros is that yesterday I saw a video of someone who has been eating 3 eggs for breakfast every single day for the whole of his life. And to me this just sounds absolutely crazy. How can you eat 3 eggs and then get things done? Like, so much blood is going to go to your digestive system and not be directed to muscles. So today I'm going to try and do soleros and see how it feels. Still feeling a bit hungry. I'm going to get another couple soleros. Okay, next up, Bedugul. Okay, so I just got in 4 soleros. I'm feeling like $1 million now. Around 250 calories. I'm gonna head up this volcano.
Climbs in Bali can be of 2 types. The first type is a very steady grade climb. Basically, we are going from sea level up to the top of a volcano, and the first section of the climb, more than half, is a steady grade. Progressively, the climbing becomes tougher. As we are reaching the top of the volcano, the grade significantly increased. In this case, it was really challenging. We're talking ramps up to 25%, even more. So appropriate gearing is very useful, unless you want to finish your legs during the first 2 hours of the ride. Progressing up the volcano, the scenery gets absolutely stunning. A mixture of rice terraces, jungle, and so on. The closer we got to the summit, the more extreme the climbs became. The last section in particular is really incredibly hard and challenging. It will be something that is very difficult to replicate in Europe. It is so steep and so sharp that it will leave you without breath for sure. After climbing the last climb, we reached Bedugul, a small town on top of the volcano. It is very, very different from the famous Bali that everybody knows about, made of Canggu, Bukit and Kuta.
Okay, so we have stopped for lunch right now. The last part of the climb was absolutely incredibly hard. Very, very, very challenging climb. Very, very steep sections. But we made it up, so now it's time to eat something. And it's another 4 soleros, probably gonna get another couple. We are in Bedugul, which is the highest point we're gonna reach today. Now we're gonna head down a bit towards Git Git. So I got another couple of soleros. We are about to leave the lake. I'm not sure there's gonna be any shops on the road to Git Git. Man, these things are so good. The total is 11 soleros, so that is around 600, 700 calories, something like that. Okay, so we made it past the last turn and now we can see the first glimpse of Bali's north coast. We're gonna head down. Let's go.
We headed down to Git Git Waterfall, first on paved roads, and then we took a turn which took us on a very tight single track, and we made our way into the jungle.
Jan. Almost there, last 300 meters, need to walk, there's some steps. Maybe going back I'll do another road. It's starting to rain. Okay, so we made it just above the waterfall. Unfortunately we couldn't go down because the path is so overgrown, it's like really dangerous for snakes. I think it's because not so many people are going to the waterfall anymore, since there's not many people on the island. But we were literally just above the waterfall. Can't do much about it, need to climb back up. We've got about half a kilometer of walking and then a big climb back up to Bedugul. The soleros are working great, feeling good. Now we're just gonna be quick to get back to the other side of the mountain. Made it back on the road after the little gravel section, and now we have one hardcore climb, like 600 meters in 5 kilometers. So I'm not looking forward to it, but we gotta make it back up on the other side of the mountain, so let's go.
The climb back up was punishingly steep, and midway it started raining like crazy. For one split second, I doubted I could make it because I was getting really fatigued.
Okay, so that climb was really, really tough. Let's never do that again. Oh. Almost on the other side of the mountain. So this is turning out to be a really epic ride. Like, the climbs are insane, the roads are awesome, the spots where I got to, like, so like off the beaten track, it's amazing. And the last kilometer gravel with some walking was absolutely dope. Now we just basically came back up to the top of the mountain, doing a very challenging climb. I didn't think I could do it, but we made it. Now we're gonna fuel up a little bit. I got one Solero again, and they finished Solero, so I got one Doraemon, which is the next best thing. Switched to root beer after water because I just couldn't do it anymore. That was absolutely epic. I wasn't thinking it was gonna be this cool. I was just thinking it was gonna be up and back. But the climbs are just so steep and so challenging. I for sure needed a 36 in the back today, but absolutely epic, epic, epic. And now we're gonna head back down to Canggu.
I was making super good progress down from the volcano when suddenly a tropical storm hit and I was forced to stop in a little roadside shack because of the heavy rain.
We are getting rained out like crazy. Everybody's stopping under this rooftop and we're just waiting for the rain to stop. It's crazy, look at this. I've been stuck in this kiosk for like a half hour now waiting for rain to subside, but it's not stopping. And they are so friendly here, but they were just like asking me where I was from, what I was doing. It's like so friendly. I got a couple of coffees just to warm up. I was absolutely freezing, so now I'm just waiting for the rain. Probably gonna have to cycle in the dark back home, but it's all good. Okay, so we made it down from the mountain. It's really dark, like it's so late, but it's all good. We are in Mengwi now, so we are heading down to Canggu, and we should be there in, I don't know, like 20-30 minutes, so it's all good. Let's get it done.
The ride that I thought was going to be an out and back turned into a whole day adventure filled with rain, gravel, eating early ice cream, and climbing some of the steepest climbs I've ever climbed in my life. Exploring Bali by bike is amazing. I made it back to Canggu in the dark, but I was stoked on the day. If you like this video, please consider subscribing to the channel. It would be super cool, and I will see you in the next video.